Time we visit with our friends from Fidelity Bank, and we do have Amber joining us, senior loan officer, and you brought a guest with you. Who did you bring with you?
Sure did. I brought Chris Judge from Professional Appraisers Group. She's actually, I'm going to let her tell you her story about how long she's been in the business, but she's part of a family-owned business that's been in the business for over 30 years, and she's an expert at what she does, and I thought she'd be a great fit today.
That would be perfect. So we need to find out. Here, first question right off the bat. How about, because here's the reason why. Okay, here's the reason why. There's a house right behind where I live in Altoona that just went on the market, and I had no idea how much this house was worth. It's like almost $700,000, or I'm sorry, almost $900,000. And I'm like, are you kidding me now? But I don't know. Is it the appraised price or is it the assessed price? What's the difference between those two?
The difference between the two, I guess the correct answer to that actually is, by definition, assessed value and appraised value are the same. They're both market value. Market value, most probable price your property will bring on the open market. The difference, though.
Okay, here's the
definition.
No, here's what we want to find out.
What's the definition of those two terms?
The definition is they're both looking for market value. Both of them are supposed to be market value. If you ask an assessor, he or she is going to say, it's market value. If you ask an appraiser, we're going to say our appraised value is market value. The difference is more in the technique. So,
what does an appraiser do?
An appraiser?
Yes.
What do you do?
What do I do? What we do is try to estimate market value. So we want to find the most probable price that your property will bring on the open market based on comparable properties that have sold within your market.
Okay, and so then what does an assessor do?
The assessor is also placing market value on a home, but the difference comes in, the assessments are done on January 1st of each year. They're not done again until the next January. The assessor on January 1st is using sales data from the previous year. So that's one difference. I'm doing an appraisal today. It's 9 months into the year. If there's any market changes that happened in that year, that assessment isn't going to reflect that. So right now we've got appreciation in the market. So I've got 9 months of appreciation. That assessed value wouldn't reflect that.
So when you come in, you're judging the home on the way it is today. Today. So does that mean I need to clean before you get there or not?
I get this question a lot, and I always say,
do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
And I usually tell people, don't stress. You know, I'm not looking to see if your bed's made or if there's, you know, mail on the table or anything.
But will that increase if you walk in?
Don't come to my house.
No, seriously, if you walk in and the bedroom is really nice and neat, and the floors are vacuumed, and then the living room looks like it's that's going to appear to be a nicer looking house. You might give it a couple of extra dollars, won't you?
Actually, no.
No? All right, how about this? Okay, here's another one. What about, I heard this when I sold my first house. What about the aroma when you walk in? Does that do anything for you? Because they said to put...
That's for the guy who wants to buy it, not the appraiser.
No, but you want to get good value on this, okay? But like if you put cinnamon on an empty pie tin or something and get the house smelling good, does that help?
I think the things that you're talking about are what realtors deal with, and that's how to market your home and how to get it sold quickly. I'm looking at, and of course, every bit of fluid just left my mouth.
Oh, you're okay. Welcome to television. You're fine.
You're fine.
What we're looking at, thank you.
Here, it's brand new. No germs, I promise.
It's not
Do you need, if you are selling your house or looking at a house, do you need both an appraiser and an assessor? Is that required?
No. You just need the appraiser.
You just need an appraiser.
Assessments for tax purposes.
Tax purposes.
And the appraisal would be for lending purposes.
Okay, so you don't need to vacuum your floors, things like that, but what are you specifically looking for?
I am specifically looking at the quality and the condition of the materials used in your home. So when I'm doing an inspection, I'm going to do a floor plan. That gives me the general layout. That gives me the room count. And then as I'm walking through doing my floor plan, I'm panning the room. I'm looking past the bed that's not made.
Okay.
And I'm looking up at the ceiling fan. Has it been updated? What type of trim? Is it custom trim? Is it standard? The flooring, is it carpet? Has it been updated? Is it worn? I'm looking at the kitchen.
Like granite.
Granite, Formica.
Things like that, okay.
Yeah, are the cabinets custom? Are they standard? I'm looking at condition and quality. And then all of those items then are considered an overall condition and quality of your property.
Now, our security systems, is that something you keep an eye out for
Yes.
too? Because I know there's a lot of people that are considering putting security systems in
Yes,
too.
that's definitely an amenity as well as central vac or
Really?
I'm trying to think of other amenities in the home.
Now we have some before and after photos that we want to show at this time to kind of tell us what we're looking at here.
See, there's Jackie's house.
There's my house. Actually, that looks pretty good for my house.
This
I'm
is
doing
Jackie's
good.
kitchen. And,
I wish that was my
Actually, this is staged, but it was to make a point that when you ask if you need to clean your
Right.
home, this would be the probably don't have it look like this photo.
Do a little pickup, but it
Yes,
doesn't have to be spotless.
Because in my inspection, I'm looking at what type of countertop.
So you need to be able to see the countertop.
I should be able to see the countertop.
Oh, okay.
And,
Oh,
and
wow.
there's the same house just picked up with the
Okay.
clutter removed, and that's a much easier inspection for me.
Yes.
Okay.
So
All right, here's another question for you, because there's a lot of things going on here. What if I want to increase the value of my house? We hear all the different rumors. You should do this room. You should do this room. What's the one room that you could do to increase the value of your house?
the one room would be the kitchen.
The kitchen.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's-
After the kitchen.
After the kitchen would be the bathroom. After the bathroom would be room additions, adding square footage
Room
to your
additions,
house. Yes.
okay.
Anytime you add any square footage to your house, you're going to increase your value.
Got it.
Now tell us about your company. As you were saying, you've been around for 30 years, family-run business. If people want to get in touch with you, they want more information, how do they do that?
And actually, now with the new banking regulations, you can't call me
Oh.
anymore. They're making it so that you need to contact a lending institution. So my advice would be to, find a reputable lending institution with seasoned loan officers, like Amber.
I don't know, Amber. Do you have any ideas?
I bet Fidelity Bank could help us out with that.
Absolutely, yes.
18 years.
Yeah, yep, 18 years
About
for
18.
myself personally. So yes, so we would love to help and contact us. Then we make sure that we get a hold of the appraiser, that we have an approved list. They're all experts,
Perfect.
and then we can help you with the value.
But we're showing you this morning that they are
Yes.
using local, they're using family-run, they're
Yes.
using good people,
Yep.
which is what we preach about every single day.
We
So
do FidelityBank.house.
That's
There
what
you
we're looking
go.
for.
FidelityBank.house.
Excellent.
thank you, Lacey. You did
Good job.
good.
And how's the vodka? Good? See, it comes right down. We'll be right back.